One time I dreamt I was flirting with a beautiful girl. It was going well. But then she took a tape measure to my forehead and said it's too narrow and doesn't meet her minimum requirements. Today we're reading more dreams from the dream submission blog One Time I Dreamt. Credit to DreamPie or Taya, the person who runs the blog. And let's go read some more crazy dreams. Engagement rings were replaced with pants. Not just any pants, but the ugliest bedazzled multiple zippers pants you can imagine. In all colors, patterns, even with fur.
It's time to get engaged.
I saw an ad for My Little Pony Equestria Girls Too Cool for School. Twilight Sparkle was wearing sunglasses and throwing gang signs. My only thought was, so this is what the world has come to? I was playing Pokemon, but every time I tried to catch one, it would go at me and run away. Egg memes were the hot new thing, and it became common to refer to Gen Z people as Zags or Zagers. I wrote off me playing The Sims for tax benefits because I had a wife and kids there. I was used as autism representation at an ice skating event. I have no idea how to skate, so I just fell down and drifted across the ice while the announcer tried half-heartedly to be encouraging. Everyone got to watch a PowerPoint presentation about their lives with highlights and statistics, and one of the slides in mine was just a screenshot of the Wikipedia page for the word gay. Wikipedia opened a merch store, and the only product was a binder that read, "Boobs, citation needed." There was a new meme template going around. You got a picture of some sort of super old and defunct forum, the more niche the better, and the text overlapping it would either say, "He/they left me here," or "He/they trapped me here," in sparkling, blinged out pink letters. My friends and I won a trivia contest, so we started dancing, but there was a new dance move called the Snagit, where you throw your partner across the room. So my friend threw me across the room and I got brain damage. I was at a K-pop convention and was caught on camera yawning. The angle of the camera made it look like I was trying to chomp some K-pop idol's butt and everyone laughed. Then TikTok made it a trend to show a pic of someone hot and pretend to bite them. I was mortified to be the origin of a TikTok trend. I really hated this girl in my class. We kept exchanging notes with various threats of violence on them. But then on a Zoom call, I saw that she kept a bunch of them pinned on her wall with little hearts around them. And I got the biggest crush on her after that. I was leaving my house and overheard a news report about a class action lawsuit against McDonald's because of something called a Bacon McSexy. I was a wizard in a wizarding school, and everywhere I went I saw a group of people consisting of Arnold Schwarzenegger, Snoop Dogg, and Wilbur Soot, and they were wearing blue suits and Ray-Bans, and they were called the Men in Blue. I went to my deceased grandma's house and she was there playing Assassin's Creed because she liked the music.
Oh, I'm only playing because I like the music, dear.
My mother was being obsessed over controlling my life, but it was all in Gacha Life format, and I laughed so hard at it that I woke up. Ed Sheeran had an alter ego named Red Sheeran, and it was just him covered in red paint. I had a dream that internet people started saying outsmink to mean outsmart, and it got so ubiquitous that Joe Biden gave a speech about how he was going to use it in official White House documents. Cracking your knuckles was illegal for some reason, so the whole country surrounded the White House and cracked every joint possible at the same time so we would scare the staff there. John Green broke into my house to give me writing advice. It was controversial to write fanfiction about characters doing laundry or needing to wash their clothes. People were accused of implying that cartoon characters with only one outfit canonically smelled bad. Someone wrote a 6,000-word fanfiction about my original character on AO3. It shipped them with someone I've never heard of before and was 75 chapters long for some reason. That's 80 words per chapter, brother. What kind of formatting is that? Katy Perry discovered AO3, and it disgusted her so much it turned her into a Republican. I got into a fight with some guy, but his weapon was a fruit by the foot taped to a stick, and I had a knife, so I cut the fruit by the foot in half, and he broke down, sobbing on the floor. There was an 8th dwarf named Drippy, who was just so sad and wet. I went to see the Barbie movie, but was surprised to see that the theater was also showing a movie called Ken. It was filmed at the same time as the Barbie movie, with all the same actors and sets and everything, except in this one, it was from Ken's point of view, and he was a serial killer. A CD was keeping me as a pet. Someone thought I was being held hostage by it, and the CD threw them off an airplane. I just woke up from a dream in which one of my best friends in life had deleted me off all social media because they didn't like my new profile picture, which in the dream was a cute picture of me, or so I thought, and they didn't want to continue seeing it anywhere. That was how much they hated it. They then proceeded to cut me out of all aspects of their life until they cut me off completely for wearing green in a photo, which actually meant I supported the humanistic oppression of our plant friends. Is your friend Poison Ivy? I went into labor and started panicking because I didn't want my baby to be a Taurus. I died doing what I loved most, Googling images of Mexican mole lizards at 2 a.m. Lin-Manuel Miranda was chasing me around my university campus, yelling at me to embrace the cringe before it's too late. Somehow I feel like it was a warning. Neo Metal Sonic, 7 feet tall, was choking me with his big and lethal hands of his while whispering into my ear about how inferior I am as a mere mortal creature, and I enjoyed it? I will kink shame you, submitter. I made a post that said, if you make out with a bird girl, you have to give her somewhere to perch. It made perfect sense even as I woke up. I was getting married, but to a girl who hatched from an egg and whose life purpose was to be my wife. She was okay, I guess. I was getting married to someone, but I didn't know who they were. They were taller than me, so every time I tried to look up to see their face, they just kept getting taller and taller. I tweeted out, I don't really care for Limp Bizkit, and everyone immediately dogpiled on me and even tried to dox me as well. I then deleted the tweet and proceeded to try and gaslight people into thinking I never said that to begin with by tweeting out, why is everyone talking about Limp Bizkit? It did not work. I was cursed to proclaim, and then I went to Chipotle after every sentence I said. When I died, the people at my funeral were chanting, she finally went to Chipotle. She finally went to Chipotle. She finally went to Chipotle. Brendan Urie was a Catholic priest emceeing my funeral. I was a cishet man, and I told someone that I had never tried the other Fruit Loop. Apparently, this was a common term used when saying you had never had a gay relationship. Hey, you ever tried the other Fruit Loop? I was in the gay zoo. It was a zoo with queer animals like penguins and frogs that changed their gender and stuff. I, an asexual, asked where I should go. They sent me to stare at a seemingly empty enclosure that was supposedly a bacteria exhibit. I was in a cafe with my mom, my brother, and a kitten that I somehow knew was Jesus. When I left, I said, have a wonderful day, and you, Cat Jesus, have a meownderful day. Tumblr added a feature called Likes Public, where one day a year, on a random date, everyone's likes became public. I was on a kayaking trip, and when I got back, I checked Tumblr, and my dash was exploding about weird stuff in popular blogs' likes. I was so mad I missed it that I screamed, I missed Likes Pub! And then I woke up. Huge shout out to my Patreon members, my Little Ruse, Seltzer Fountain Man, Kuski55, Midnight, and Logan. You guys are awesome, and I really appreciate you. You too can join my Patreon if you want to get a shout out at the end of my videos, and get access to some additional video content. And of course, thank you to everyone else for watching. I hope you had fun seeing these crazy dreams. I had a lot of fun making this video. I'll see you in whatever next fun video I make. And until then, I hope you have an awesome day and an awesome week. Stay cool, and I wish you the most awesome dreams of your life.